So you've talked before about Planned Parenthood having abortion quotas. Can you share more about that?
Every center had a goal for how many abortions were done. And centers that didn't do abortions, like mine that were family planning clinics, had a goal for the number of abortion referrals. And it was on this big grid, and if we hit our goal, our line was green. If we were 5% under, it was yellow. If we were 10% under, it was red. That's when we needed to have a corrective action plan, why we didn't hit the goal, what we're going to do differently next time. So we were really very goal-oriented. I trained my staff the way that I was trained, which was to really encourage women to choose abortion, to have it at Planned Parenthood, because that counts as, towards our goal. We would try to get the appointment scheduled for the abortion before they left our clinic. We would say things like, your pregnancy test, your visit today is X number of dollars, how much are you going to be able to pay towards that? If they'd say, I'm not able to pay today, then we would say something like, well, if you can't pay $10 today, how are you going to take care of a baby? Have you priced diapers? Do you know how much it costs to buy a car seat? Where would you go for help? There's no place in Storm Lake or whatever town they were in, where you can get help as a pregnant mom. So really, don't you think your smartest choice is termination? We can take care of that, set it up for you.
We've heard reports that at Planned Parenthoods with abortion quotas, there are incentives for those that reach their goals. Mm-hmm. Is that true?
It is true. We would have things like pizza parties. Occasionally they would say you can have 2 hours of PTO. If your center consistently hit goal and you were green all the time, like 3 months in a row, you might be center manager of the month and get to go to Des Moines and have lunch, with the upper management or something. So there were incentives built in, and it sounds kind of crazy, but pizza is a motivator.
So pizza party.
Pizza party.
I felt like I was more of a salesman sometimes to sell abortions. And we were told on a regular basis that you have a quota to meet to keep this clinic open. And it was drilled into our heads to answer that phone by the 3rd ring, because after 3 rings it would transfer over to the manager's office, and she did not like having to answer those phone calls. But we were constantly told, well, you have quotas to meet to stay open. It was just, like I said, I felt like I was more like I was selling abortion sometimes than treating people.